Hi, I'm Emily. This is Emily Clay Creations. I'm filming this for several reasons, one of which is because I thought that people would enjoy seeing what I'm doing as much as I enjoyed making it. Other reasons are because I wanted to show my family what I was doing. Because when you tell your family that you're just, making art, that doesn't really sound the best. So I thought I should probably film this and show what that means, what making art means in this case. Another reason why I did it, one of the main reasons, was because of my grandmother, who, when I was describing all of the things that I was doing, this exhibition that I was about to have completed, she didn't exactly understand it. And my grandfather and my other grandmother, who has Alzheimer's, they don't understand it at all, or to a much lesser extent. So having a video was a great way of explaining it and having them be able to reference it at any point. So, go Alzheimer's Association. Let's all support. Woo! Okay, a little bit about me as an artist. I don't really know where to start. I like all different mediums. I didn't know anything about sculpture or that I could do 3D things before I got to college. And I feel like it's such a sad thing to know that people don't use this art form as much as they would with painting or with drawing. And the things that you can do when it becomes 3D are insane. I use a whole bunch of found materials and I just find what comes to mind, and I try to make that in a physical sense, because I feel like just doing it in 2D isn't enough for me. I guess a lot of things aren't just enough for me, and they will never be. If I can make it as a drawing, if I can make it digitally, if I can make it as a painting, then I can make it in real life. And I feel like the best things come when they're in your hands, when you can hold them like a little child. It's like all of these little pieces, all of these little islands. Everything I make is me just creating little life forms, little people, little things. And that's what I love about being an artist, being a sculptor, specifically about that as a medium. This is actually a side project for a larger exhibition that I did, which I really enjoy it. It's me surrounded by a bunch of these islands and these worlds, all representing different parts of my life. And these two, you'll see another part of it get put on, were extra pieces that I decided I want to do something with them, so I put them together. And right now I'm working through that process. So right now I'm mixing up plaster, and I'm about to put in these, they're not rocks, they're these pieces of metal that come from a drill press. So I had gone downstairs in the studio and picked them all out of the little drop box, and they're perfect because they're heavy and they will give it stability, because before you might have seen it moving around. So right now I'm kind of like decorating it as if it's icing. It's very fun. Fun to shape all of this, but it was more blobby than I wanted it. So you can see right now I'm taking the X-Acto knife and I'm cutting out different indents and I think it's staircase. So that the idea was if you were on the island, you could get up and down easily. And so that was the idea. That's what I'm doing. Hey, there's my professor. Hi, professor. Oh, I'm cleaning up right now. And you can see I just brought in my second island, the second extra island, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to attach it. But to do that, I have to clean up, and cleaning is important. We all learn that in, preschool? Clean up. I'm holding it like a child, because it's like my child. And right now I thought it was fun because it's kind of as if I was painting a cake or icing a cake. Not painting a cake. That's the right word. With all of that Durham's Rock Hard putty. And it was before I figured out that I could color the putty, which I'll show later, but I'm covering it all to secure it because I just used the X-Acto knife and to shape it a bit and give it more of the texture that I was looking for. And that's why it's like bright yellow. It's more of a placeholder. I'm fiddling with it because I'm realizing right now that I don't like that big space in the back. It'll get changed eventually, but right now I'm more focused on attaching those two islands. Unbeknownst to me, the challenges that I will face trying to attach those two are ridiculous. So right now I'm painting it with that same It's the same thing as the yellow stuff that I was using before. It's Durham's, but this time I had figured out that I could color it, and I used acrylic paint to get that specific color, and now I'm covering it all because I want to make it as secure as possible but still light, and the Durham's rock hard putty was the perfect substance for that. And now I'm just doing some detail work, but that all won't really matter because I'm about to destroy it so I can get those two attached, but it'll all turn out. If you've ever seen the show that came out when I was in middle school, Destroy, Build, Destroy, this whole project was like that show because I was just building, destroying, and then building again. And it was the most ridiculously stressful but wonderful process. So, highly recommend that show. So right now I'm judging to see how I'm going to connect those wires that I've attached to the floating part, the floating island portion, and see if I can connect them to the other island. It's not gonna work. Like, it's gonna work. It's gonna go in, but it's not gonna stay. Like, I would like to associate this time as if I was a mayor. And I'm not just a mayor. I'm the coolest mayor. But I'm the mayor of Struggleville. And Struggleville is just me. It's just my time. And this is it. This is what Struggleville is. And now you're seeing it. Now you can be a part of Struggleville. We're all in Struggleville. It's not gonna work. We all know it. Just laugh. Let's just laugh at the struggles. Let's just all like, ha 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 ha, you suck. Ha 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 ha, it's not gonna work. Ha ha ha. It's all good. Fun times. It's John Cena. That doesn't work here, but you know what? That's what I was thinking of. So now y'all are thinking of John Cena. We're all thinking of John Cena all the time. Let's just accept it. I should probably tell y'all what I'm doing. It wouldn't go in. If you couldn't tell, nothing was working. So I decided I was gonna cut a piece of like thicker metal, thicker material, and just hammer it in, because I mean, the whole thing is made out of foam. So if I can just get past that hard shell that I've created with the putty and with the plaster, then I can just hammer it all the way in and it will be secure. And it ended up working, and it was a great solution because it was pretty simple. But the anxiety of having to like hammer in, and now it's starting to turn too on screen. It's just slowly falling over because only one of the pieces is connected. And I'm gonna go in and add some support rails to the actual bridge itself to help with that turning. But it's gonna be more struggles, just struggles. Oh, and it fell. So I'm also covering it all with plaster, because the Durham, it's very strong, but the plaster, it's heavier, and I've used it a lot more than the Durhams. So I was thinking I've used this material, I'm a little more comfortable with it, especially because everything keeps wobbling. So I'm just gonna cover everything that I see, every hole, every crevice, with the plaster. But what I didn't realize, and word to the wise, I forgot somehow that plaster heats up when it's drying. It's a process to get to get all the the water that you've mixed into it out, and it sweats, which means when you put it on metal, which doesn't attach to plaster, it's not gonna work as well, and it stays, but you can and it's oh no. In just a minute you're gonna see why I'm saying oh no. Is it gonna work? No. Yes. Maybe. Yes. No. Oh, it's falling. Oh, no, it's not. Wait, here we go. No, it's upside down. There we go. I mentioned this before, but I didn't like the big space between the top part of the first island and the bottom, so I started filling it in with extra pieces of foam, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I like to fill in holes. Importance of cleaning up so I can put it on a fancy platform, because I'm fancy. And as you can see, I'm cleaning it all off, making sure it's all ready, and I thought that it was done, but you can see it's not, and you can see it on my face right there. I'm just scrunching up like a crazy person because I felt crazy, because it was making me crazy trying to get this thing to work. But no, it needed extra supports. It needed extra things because it's a needy island. And the return of the professor. Hi, Professor. rock hard putty is like crack for artists, and I stand by that. It is like magic. It's magic stuff that when put together makes magic things happen. So, just so you know. Also, at the end of this, it's stable. Oh my goodness. I did not think that was ever gonna happen. I'm on the biggest time crunch because I'm trying to send this in for a competition thingy. Didn't make it, but instead I made a video. Haha, so that's cool. I like to think that a project isn't done until you can sprinkle the grass all over it. Because it doesn't look like anything, it just looks like a big rock form until you do that, like, sprinkle. And I felt like, salt. Oh no, there goes the cup. I forgot about the cup. That was sad. That was a sad moment. Oh, but do you remember Salt Bae? You know the guy that, like, had his hand and then the salt would hit the elbow and it was like a huge health hazard, but they did it anyway? That's what I felt like during this whole moment. Just Salt Bae time. So here comes the supports. I've taken that wire that I used before and I've cut it up to like try to reuse it, and I'm going to use it to stabilize the floating part to the part that's on the ground. But it's not going to go in. Like, it goes in on one side. You can see me pushing it down like right now. But it's not. Oh, that hurt. That hurt to watch. And then I'm trying, but it's not going to go through that. And you know that. You know that. So what do? I pull out the drill. Scary moment. Fear the drill, but love the drill. Fear the drill, but love it. The anxiety is at all-time high. And here we go. It's like surgery. Don't mess up. Ooh. And you got it. You got it. You got it. Push. And it's in. Okay, it's in. That was scary. Were you as scared as I was? Because I was scared. Oh, and it moves. Professor's back. Hi, Professor. So right now I'm wrapping the rope bridge because it's not gonna look good if it's just metal. It has to be covered. So I've gotten some twine and I'm using my tiny thimble? Those aren't words. Fingers to put them in place and have them all cleaned up so I can have that stability that I wanted. Words are hard. If you don't know that, words are very hard. I have a hard time with words, so just know that words are hard and life is hard, like words. Right now, I'm on crunch time because it was due in like 30 minutes. So you're going to see me and a friend of mine who's this wonderful person. Thank you so much to my friend. Do all of this detail work, painting, cleaning it up, hiding all of the plaster that I just put on. It was a fun time. I'm praying that it doesn't like move anymore and that it's all stable and dry, which it definitely wasn't. Yep, it was a fun time. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. We all had a good time. Good times were had. Beautiful. These are shots of the final thing. You guys look at this. Beautiful, amazing. Wow. Okay, and if y'all like this, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, I have links for the Alzheimer's Association. I would love it if anyone is interested in donating to that organization. It's a wonderful organization. I've been a part of it for a couple years now, and I'd love to, promote. Let's help people. And yeah, I think that's everything. I hope that y'all will tell me what you like about this or you don't like, and I can listen to your feedback and maybe make some more of these. So let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll see you again.